Governor Samuel Ortom wants farmers to carry AK-47 rifle to defend themselves. Hello, my wonderful people. In Niger State now, in Benue State, Governor Samuel Ortom, looking at everything that has been going on, says it is high time that these people come into the right place and do the right thing and protect themselves, because what is going on is not acceptable in any way, form, or kind. We want the government to do the right thing. We want the people to rise up. We want the people to rise up and do the right thing, because we cannot continue to have casualties because there are Fulani herdsmen who are bloodthirsty people who are carrying out killing and doing everything that they want to do because, Nigerian government careless. They've told Samuel Otom. Now, Samuel Otom is saying, well, I'm asking the farmers now to carry their weapons, rifles, to defend themselves. We cannot continue to allow the Fulanis come and slice us up like meat while we open our eyes and we are looking at them and nothing is being done. Enough of this. Enough. Enough is enough. When you say enough, it means a place to stop. So that's the new era, the new thing that is going on. We know that in Nigerian government they say everybody nobody's allowed to carry a weapon, blah 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 blah. Nobody's disputing that, don't get me wrong. But what is going on really and truly? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Governor Samuel Otom wants farmers in Benue to carry AK-47 rifle to defend themselves. Otom said asking farmers to defend themselves with cutlass against criminal herdsmen is not fair. Benue State Governor Samuel Otom says farmers should be allowed to carry AK-47 to protect themselves against criminal herdsmen. The governor said this while answering his questions from newsmen at the Makurdi Airport in Benue on Friday, September the 10th, 2021. Otom said the situation whereby herdsmen carrying sophisticated weapons like AK-47 rifle and farmers are asked to defend themselves with cutlass and locally made gun is unfair. He said farmers should be allowed to carry weapons to protect themselves. This weapon is not to kill anybody, it's to protect themselves against these killers. He said he was happy that the House of Rep is working towards legalizing things that are necessary, whereby every Nigerian will be allowed to carry a weapon and defend themselves. The House is already looking into that. Let everyone have weapon so that we can face each other. Not when you have cutlass and somebody is carrying an AK-47 facing you. Where is that done? However, in a bid to address the lingering farmers' herders clashes in southern parts of the country, governors of the region have gone ahead to put a ban on open grazing in the region. Maeti Allah has since lamented and cried out for them to be given more time, as they are not ready for the anti-ban on grazing to start in the region. Recall that the Southern Governors Forum recently set September the 1st, 2021 as deadline for the implementation of the ban on open grazing of cattle across the entire region. In July, the governors agree that all southern states should have anti-open grazing law in place from September the 1st. Meanwhile, Maetiala Cattle Breeder Association, Social Cultural Association has called on the National Assembly to intervene and Muhammadu Buhari to stop the governors from enacting this law. And they've been replied that they have no jurisdiction over one another. The association argues that the law will undermine the relative peace and stability of the country. And if this is allowed to continue, the government will also get the heat when they are ready. So this is what is going on. Mighty Allah is threatening. On a more serious note, if you listen to that tune very well, it sounds rather very threatening. Saying, if you don't answer us, if you don't, answer us the way we want to be answered, you will get a piece of the action. Excuse me, piece of the action, what do you mean? What do you mean? So, I mean, this is part of what is going on. Yeah, this is part of what is going on, and that's why we must all stand up together. We must all stand up together and we must all say the truth as it is. Right now, what is going on is we know that the Fulani herdsmen, most of them are foreigners. They have come and they have seen that Nigeria is very open. There is nobody defending anything. The government is even going against the people because Fulanis have been invited from all over West Africa to come into Nigeria. That Nigeria belongs to them. So they work with that kind of mind and perspective, and are ready to take the bull by the horn, saying that Nigeria belongs to us. we are coming to take our father's land. Don't forget that one of them confessed some time ago, which the presidency is aware of, that in 2015, Buhari brought them to Nigeria, to cause mayhem on the country if he does not win the election. But for crying out loud, he was surprised that before he could say Jack Robinson, Goodluck Jonathan was the first person to call him to say congratulations, game over. But what did he do? The Fulani herdsman, the repentant one, asked us, do cow lay AK-47? They said they were given, that they don't know how anything about these things. They were weaponized. And when you look at it, think about it rationally. Could he be far from the truth? I mean, these are verified sources. We call them alleged information until verified. However, could he be telling the truth? Is there more to be that beneath the eyes? Do we all need to wake up at this instant and really ask what is really going on? What is the source of the pain and all that is happening in this country? Because some people live under this disguise and pretense that they are working at something and they are for us. And really, truly speaking, their whole perspective, the body language shows that they are rather against every other person. So when you look at it, you understand that, either we are lying to ourselves, or we just want to just live in that cocoon where we are deceiving ourselves. Is one of the two. It's either we want to tell ourselves the truth and say, okay, this is what it is, or we are saying, let's face the truth, and let's not disgrace, or let's not lie to ourselves. It is what it is. Yes. And the truth of the matter is, God is going to vindicate us, and every one of us is going to come out of this. However, we cannot be quiet when we should be speaking. It is important that everybody speak out when they should, because a mouth that is sealed is somebody who has agreed to whatever is coming to him. We all have to stand up and say, no, not anymore, not acceptable. And when we stand up in that position, we see that the sky is not actually the limit. It's just the starting point. That's what it is. So it's the way you take it, that's the way it becomes. You see? So with God helping us, we can actually overcome. It doesn't matter how many they are. They will continue to want to, infiltrate, carry out their evil agenda. But once upon a time, it is high time for us to stand up and defend the cause of truth. That's the way we win. That's the way we overcome. That's the way we stand, and that's the way we tell the truth. You see, leave us a comment. We really love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. We really appreciate you. God bless you. Bye for now.